Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in the series of pattern printing, this is the pattern we are going to see today. So first let's analyze the pattern. Now as you can see in this pattern, the number of characters being printed in each row decreases by 1 for every row. That is, for the first row we have 5 characters being printed. For the second row, we have 4 characters being printed. For the third row, we have 3 characters being printed. For the fourth row, we have 2 characters being printed. And for the fifth, we have only 1. Now, over here, we can see that there is one thing common amongst all the rows. The sum of the row number and the amount of characters being printed is equivalent to 6, and this is when our number of rows is 5. So we can say if our number of rows is n, the number of times the character will be printed will be n plus 1 minus I, where I is our row number. N is the total number of rows. We have done plus 1 because here for 5 the total comes to be 6. Now when you will see it for 6 number of rows, the sum will come to be 7. So these are the number of times the character has to be printed. So let's code. If you are new to my channel and you have not seen my previous videos, you might have a little doubt about what I have written already. But this is a basic code and we will do changes amongst this code in this code only, and we will print all the patterns, be it very difficult patterns or very simple patterns. So let's write the code for it. So over here I have to print a star and I have to print it n minus I plus 1 times. And now once we have done printing the number of characters for the row, we have to go to the next line. So let's see how this works. See, our pattern has been printed. So the next pattern for today is this. Over here it is very similar to the previous pattern, but the thing which is different is that we have to print some spaces before the required character gets printed onto the row. So let's analyze the pattern. Over here we can see that for the first row we have 0 spaces being printed, followed by 5 number of characters. For the second row, we have 1 space followed by 4 number of characters. For the third row, we have 2 spaces followed by 3 number of characters. For the fourth, we have 3 spaces and then 2 characters. And for the fifth, we have 4 spaces and 1 character. So over here, we can see that the sum of the number of spaces and the number of characters comes to be 5, and the number of spaces starts from 0. That is, we can see that for the first row we have 0 spaces, for the second row we have 1 space, for the third row we have 2 space, and so on and so forth. So we can conclude that the number of spaces is equivalent to the row count minus 1, and the total number of characters being printed is equivalent to n, that is the row count, that is the number of rows, minus the number of spaces, that is n minus I minus 1. So let's code. Over here, first I have to print some spaces and I have to print total of I minus 1 spaces. Then I have to print some stars, and that is n minus I plus 1. And after I have done printing my characters for the row, I have to go to the next line. So I will add my system.out.println line. I am commenting this out so that we can see the result. See, so our pattern has been printed. If you like my videos and you want to see more such videos, or you want to see some other videos, you can leave a comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much.